Hi guys, and welcome to episode 3 of the Liverpool career mode here on FIFA 20. The man flu is nearly gone, like it's only a little bit left, you know what I mean? So hopefully it should be a little bit better with regards to gameplay and stuff like that. And I apologise for the last couple of episodes and stuff where it's been awful and I've not been sounding too particularly upbeat or anything like that, so I do apologise in that respect. But I do massively appreciate the support that I've been getting, so thank you so much to all the people that have viewed, commented, shared, liked, all that sort of stuff. So thank you guys massively for that. Right, we're going to get into the opening game, which is against Southampton, and then the other game in today's episode will be against Arsenal. So we all know in real life that obviously Liverpool just can't stop winning in regards to the league, can they? Like, you know what I mean? But whether that will play out with regards to the side, because obviously I've like slightly tweaked it and stuff like that, and you can see like Timo Werner is going to start up top instead of Bobby Firmino. Brought Joe Gomez in alongside Van Dijk, and we've also got Jordan Henderson in as well in that midfield position. Yeah, let's see how we do against Southampton. It can be a little bit tricky. It was tricky in real life, but we managed to get 3 points. Can we do the same in the game? Here we go. Okay, so got the rain falling, could cause us some issues and stuff for that. Virgil van Dijk and Sadio Mane returning to the club that we obviously signed from, and Virgil remaining captain. Okay then, Danny Ings, ex-Liverpool, to get things up and running for Southampton. Here's Simeone and Lamina looking to build things from the midfield. It's where they're going to be doing. There's not going to be much wing play from Southampton. They're very narrow. So maybe like the full-backs, they're going to be pushing forward and stuff. Holberg now. It'll turn inside. Here is Ings, nicely done, and first shot coming in, and Alisson does well to get behind that. Anyway, Sadio Mane now against possible former teammates here. It's not a bad ball in, and Timo Werner there should have done a hell of a lot better. It's a really good ball in from Sadio, and he's just sliced at that one. It's come off his, maybe his shin, is it? But still just into life in the English Prem. But he's going to have to do better than that if he wants to get a start, you know, on a regular basis. Holberg now. Joe Gomez actually coming across here to Rian Bertrand, who's got a bit of pace about him. Salah coming back to help out. Played inside. It's a good chance here, and they've scored. Virgil didn't close them down. There just seems to be a little bit of slowness regards to the defenders, where when the attacking players are coming towards them, they just seem to be a bit sort of slow towards the reaction. It is, yeah. Virgil just didn't react there at all. Okay, not the best of starts there. Henderson now. Mane inside to Henderson, maybe back to Mane. Well, he caused problems against Chelsea. Can he cause problems here against his former side? And yes, he can. And Sadio Mane, quite happy to celebrate against his former employers. But I don't think being landed on top of that sort of like tarmac-ish area will be doing his like knees any good. But yeah, I think Sadio Mane is definitely an outlet for us. Like, you know, I think just his pace and stuff, and he definitely caused Chelsea no end of problems in the Super Cup. As you can see, I'm looking not happier about that. You can't have like short hair under your hat, so it's a little bit longer than what it would be. It's not a bad ball in. Van Dijk's got himself in all sorts of problems. He's not positionally in the best of positions at all, and that should have been 2 to Southampton. I don't know why Van Dijk's all over the place, but his positional play has been very, very poor. Like, maybe we'll get Mo Salah away because he's been very quiet, not been able to do much with him, but he's got clear here. It's still Mo Salah. He's going to pull this across. cross and pulled it back, and this time Timo Werner has netted for Liverpool. Maybe a little bit of fortune there as it came to Salah to get his second attempt at getting that into the box. Just came back to him there from the defender, and because of that it left a massive big gap for Werner to run onto, and nicely in control of the game now. And it's kind of, I don't know, did the goalkeeper pull his hand away there? It was like it sort of hit his hand and he kind of sort of pulled it away a little bit. A bit weird. Maybe it's just the way that he landed on his elbow, but Benno will be pleased to get his first goal in Liverpool colours. Right then, second half then. So have to keep things as they are. No need to change at the moment. I think Southampton have done the same. Alright, Salah now. Picked up that assist in the first half. It's weird how when the player runs, it's as if like he's run far too fast past the ball and he has to check back so far. Like it's a weird sort of motion that, or animation that they've employed. Andy Robertson just getting a block on that. Is that a corner or was that a goal kick? It's a corner. No, it's a throw-in. Goal kick, what mind about? Ings now manages to beat Van Dijk. And Alisson does well. Played in. Salah's there, but shot went straight at Van Dijk. Mane. Here's Werner. Has to hold this up. Played across to Trent now. You can push forward. Salah, if you can get it. It's a great ball. It's Mo Salah. And good save, I'd say. I think he kind of hit it more at the keeper. Trying to cut on to that left. Oh, it's actually come off the defender, so well done. So corner ball. Played into that middle. Joe Gomez with the header and Sadio Mane. Quickest to react on that far side. And he has two. The defender on the line, I think, was playing him on. Yeah, no one's picking up Sadio at all. And he just gets there before the angle is too tight, and the player on the line just stands and watches, doesn't even attempt to put a leg at it, like, you know what I mean? But fair enough, you know. Still going, gets the right timing, and Timo Werner is through. And Timo Werner has just put this game to bed as he nets his second, and that's Liverpool's fourth. It's just the sheer pace of the Liverpool front line and the counter-attacking style of play that they do that has definitely caught Southampton. I mean, this is from their corner, like, you know what I mean? And we've got an down the other end and stuck at the back of the net. And it's 4-1. Ultimate difficulty. Yeah. Not really difficult. A lot of people are saying that. They don't think that the ultimate difficulty is that difficult. I don't. I think it's worse than 19 at the moment regarding like a difficulty level, but maybe I'm playing because I'm playing with Liverpool, I don't know, but it should still be difficult, shouldn't it? Like no matter which team you play with, that's the whole point of a difficulty level. But there we are. Okay, making 3 changes. Gini Wijnaldum coming on for Jordan Henderson. We've got Curtis Jones actually going to come on for Savage, and we've got Origi coming on for Mo Salah with Werner going out onto the right. Can Werner get there? No, he can't. It's going to fall here to Jones. Gini Wijnaldum now. Back to Jones, who sees Werner, who's on for a hat-trick and doesn't get it. No. Maybe too much power on it. See what he's trying to do, go for that far stick, but not to be. He could have had his hat-trick. That's a couple of chances. I mean, in the first half, he had that one when he shanked it, didn't he? Like, so he could have had his hat-trick today. So he's definitely a good deputisation for Bobby, if we know that that's the situation or anything. Jones now. Here's Fabinho. Well, Wijnaldum up to Origi. Wijnaldum's carried on. Wijnaldum, oh, and is it going to come to Timo Werner? This time it is the hat-trick. Blast it in. And it's 5. It just fell nicely for the German. And the Liverpool fans will be enjoying not only his inclusion in the squad, but also obviously Savic as well, with him getting a goal on his debut, but nicely drilled into the bottom there. And I think we'll quite happily just keep it back here and just run out the clock. There we go. 5 goals to 1 away from home. Pretty impressive. Timo Werner picks up the match ball. Southampton fans not impressed with what they had to see with their team. The away fans, though, will be very impressed. 14 shots, 8 on target. Could have been better. Yeah, I was playing around with the settings a little bit with regards to the shooting and stuff like that. Maybe that's why it was off a little bit. But Timo's picked up a 10. It's good to see. Sadio with a 9.6. Loan offer for Origi. Manchester United. That just wouldn't happen. Why do they do this? Why can't they just implement that? Like, you know what I mean? That there's no way that that would even happen. Why would Manchester United try and loan Origi? Right. Arsenal then. Right, Liverpool, Arsenal at Anfield then. Okay, I've decided to obviously put a better lineup in for Arsenal because it was shocking the amount of 60 and 50 rated players that they had in there. Like, and I've also positioned Aubameyang and Pepe up to like a sort of a wingers, sort of like, you know, up alongside with Ozil in behind Lacazette. I'm not sure if who the actual I know this sounds weird, but I don't actually know who Arsenal's captain is. I don't know who it is. Like, so I just made Ozil the captain. So let's see how we do in front of the Anfield faithful. Okay, so we've got legend Stevie G above the cop there with a big tifo thing. See if he can inspire this team with that heart and soul that he pumps into this side, like when he played for him. And hopefully one day I'll come back as manager. Right then, let's see how we do against Arsenal. Usually pretty good against them in real life, you know what I mean, at Anfield. It's been a while since Arsenal's actually got anything out of us. But it's always the first time. Alright, get things up and running. I've slightly speeded things up a little bit. Just, I know a couple of you were saying that could do with it speeding up a bit, and the reason I've got it slow is because obviously playing pairs and used to the speed of pairs and stuff like that. But I have obliged and speeded it up just a tad, but it's not going to go any faster than this, guys, so just be aware of that. And go all the way over here to Trent. Inside is Savic playing his home debut. He's played it through. Fabinho gets a shot away. Oof, not a bad effort from him. And as you can see, I'm wearing black cap. Just thought I'd you know, try and keep the realism. But Fabinho there nearly got Liverpool off and running. Forward. Here is Savic. Trent now sees the run of Bobby. He's got there. Mo is darting into the box here. Oh, and he's nearly getting there, but Leno was quick off his line. And Savic outdone by Ozil, but given away to Bobby. And now Savic forward to Sadio Mane. He's lifted it in. Savic, I'm not entirely sure what sort of header that was, but he's definitely got a 50p head with that one. That is awful. What the hell was that? I do not know. Yeah, as you can see, not impressed. I don't know if Savic is actually good with his head. Aubameyang against Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's not a good matchup, is it really? I think Aubameyang is going to win that most of the time. But Trent actually did win it. Genie now. Needs a little bit of support here. Here comes Savic. He's going to have to go back though. The runs on with the AI are not brilliant on FIFA. Savic has got caught there. He's just left the ball behind. He's won it back now. Fabinho through. Firmino and Salah is in here. It's Mo Salah. Cut back inside, plays it across to Genie. Oh, and he's put it wide. That's two that side of that post. One from Fabinho and now one from Genie. It's just, you know, come on. Like I'm showing you. That's what you need to do. It's a good ball forward to Lacazette. No, it's given away. Andy Robertson now. Up to Sadio Mane. Genie waiting for Mane to make the run, but Bellerin is there, but he's not there because Sadio Mane has kind of picked his pocket. If he can get this right, let's play this across. Oh, what a save! What a save! How the hell? Look how far that's gone. Mo was just literally ready to tap that in, but somehow Leno gets his foot on it. What a save! How far that went back was incredible. I mean, was that realistic? I don't know. Savic now. Oh, it's a great disguise. Mo Salah, can he pull this back? He can. This time, no, we've hit the post. Sadio Mane, it's pulled back to him. Andy Robertson gets that in. Genie tries to get that down. Mane, oh, what a goal that would have been. Well, we're having all the chances. Unfortunately, it's still 0-0. And Mane's tried to catch that on the volley, and again, that's all I want you to do, is hit the ball in the back of the net. Genie round the corner. Bobby sees Mane making that run. He's going to beat David Luiz, surely. Sadio Mane, can he play this across? Oh, and Leno, it's too close to him. Matip with it. Fabinho laid back inside. Fabinho again round the corner. Savic needs to hold off Torreira. He's done so. It's a chance this time, surely. Yes. Genie Wijnaldum. Right on half time. We've literally had so many chances. I mean, we've had so many that one had to get in eventually. I mean, if Savage is getting beaten by Torreira on strength, that would have been like shocking, but he wasn't, so it's just good. And then Firmino through, and it's Genie that's managed to get himself into space and has finished that superbly past Leno. And team talk is going to be different for that man. He's yeah, Genie's been so far on FIFA 20. Genie Wijnaldum has been a good player to play with. I've been impressed with playing with him, so I've been liking that. Right, half time then, 1-0. Should be 3 or 4-0 with the amount of chances that we've had. I mean, Arsenal had a really good chance at one point, but as you can see, the target ones, we've had 7 shots, but only 2 on target, and that's been the problem. Possession-wise, absolutely dominant, like, you know, which I suppose you would expect being at home. Right, second half then. Can we try and build on this 1-0? Because 1-0 is not going to cut it. I can guarantee you that. Trent is continuing his run. Keeps that in. This is good. Got Sadio Mane, back stick. He's not found him though. Bellerin's there. Was a bit of a poor, considering how good Trent is at delivering. That was not the best of balls in, but we've got ourselves a corner. Played in. Chance maybe. Savic. Oh, Bellerin's right on the line. Didn't know much about it, but then clears it. Wow. That should have been 2. Now they're sitting very deep, Arsenal, considering that they need to score. Savic, Fabinho, pushing out a little bit, but our players aren't moving. That's the problem. Why is Fabinho just stood there? Look at him. Why has he just stood there? Him and Savic are literally just stood there doing nothing, and so is Genie. Our midfield is literally not moving. Why is that? Do something. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're not running into any space whatsoever, and Van Dijk's just going to keep the ball. Like, this is just ridiculous. What is going on with this game? It's broken. Why are the players not moving? It's like, move! Like, you know? I can't pass it to you. You stood next to an Arsenal player. Will you bloody well move? And they're in here. Ozil. That's good feet. Pulls this back. Chance. Hits the post. Van Dijk. Andy Robertson. Back to Van Dijk. Matip out to Trent. Genie. Fabinho. It's opened up here. Oh, that should have been 2. And it's just not gone out of play. Well, I mean, it's got to get that on target. Right. Sadio Mane. God, that took an age to get to him. Mane now. Keita. That's a great ball through here to Shaqiri, who's fresh on. Shaqiri. He's going to have to go all the way back here because no one to pick out. Gini goes back. Fabinho hits it straight at the player. This is where Arsenal will probably get their equaliser now. No, it's not. Referee's blown up. It's a 1-0. It should have been a lot more. It would be nice if like the AI in this game actually did something instead of just stood still. I mean, I actually edited that bit, but Virgil van Dijk was literally just waiting for someone to move, and they just wouldn't move. They just stood next to like the Arsenal player, like, and you're thinking, well, do something, like, move around, and they just stood there. So when 14 shots, only 4 on target. Yeah, I don't know. Considering all the other games has been, but this one was kind of like that one of those where it's trying to like gear us towards like either a draw or a loss, like, But Bobby Firmino has picked up man of the match, just I think for the assist, will it be? Yeah. And Gini's goal, obviously. But there we are, guys. 2 wins in today's episode. That game was just an EA game. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're top of the league. It's weird that Watford are second, considering what they are in real life. Sheffield United and Aston Villa. Yeah, great league table. Well done at EA. Fantastic there. Where have we got? Man City. I know Man City and a lot of police are saying that they're down by the bottom. Well, they are, yeah. Everton are down there with Arsenal. Arsenal yet to get a win after 3 games. Unai Emery's job will definitely be on the line if that was the case in real life. But yeah, there we go. Next up will be on Tuesday, guys. I'm going to be doing FIFAs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I've decided, because I'm really enjoying PES and stuff. So PES will be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. FIFA will be Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm sorry if that's upset a few of you, but that's just the way it is. Needs to put a lot of patches in to make this bearable, because at the moment that's kind of what it is. But yeah, I don't want to just get into all that crap, you know what I mean? Anyway, a like would be appreciated, guys. If you don't want to, that's entirely up to you. If you're new, please subscribe. Again, that's not down to you. If it's down to you. If you want to do that, you don't have to. There's no pressure on you. Comments, please, if you don't mind. Tell me where I'm going wrong. Probably moaning is probably one of the key aspects that you'll probably like put in the comments. I know I moan. I've got a lot to moan about. I'm not talking about FIFA. So if you don't enjoy the content, you don't have to stay. Simple as that. If you are enjoying the content, then please stay and tell me if I can do something constructive, you know what I mean, within the game. That would be helpful, because I know what my faults are, so there's no point in putting them out. So at the end of the day, take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one. Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.